So how do you stay profitable trading this bear market? In this video, I'm going to be sharing my trading insights on some interesting stocks that you might want to consider trading. Let's go! Hey, what's up traders? Mackie here, and welcome to the Stock Market Marksman channel, helping traders improve their trades in the Philippine stock market. If you want to see more videos on trading tips, tricks, and treats, start now by pressing that subscribe button and click that bell so you don't miss anything. Hello everyone, hope you guys had a great weekend. Happy Father's Day, by the way, to the awesome dads out there. Today is June 17, 2018, and we are getting ready for this week's trading. Let's begin! Okay, so let us first take a look at the index. Okay, so what happened? Just a few days ago, we've been expecting a bounce or a reversal, but the last two trading days were not good. I mean, there was a massive market sell-off that happened, especially last Thursday. So you can see in the volume that there was a big selling volume that happened. So what happened? Well, I guess there was a news or rumors are circulating around that another US Fed rate hike will happen soon. So there's a lot of fear going on. So investors are going out of the market, as we can see here. So now, where do we go from here? To be honest, I don't know, but let us look at the charts. At the weekly, it's not looking good because the last candle is a long red candle. So there's a bigger chance that it will go further down. But let us see, because it is currently sitting on the MA 200 line. Let's plot the support. We can see some support over here. If it drops further to 7,400, we can see some support here. But if it goes down further, the next support will be here and then here, up to 7,130 index points. Let's also check at the Fibonacci retracement. All right. Okay, we can see that based on the Fibonacci retracements, there is a support on the 61.8% Fibonacci, which is over here. So we can see that there is a support. Here's the line, the 61.8% line. So there is a chance that the market sell-off last Thursday is already the last drop. I mean, if you will see the daily candles, daily chart, it's a bullish pin bar, I should say. So the shadow is longer than the body. So let's see tomorrow if the bulls will finally take over and initiate a reversal of the index. All right, let's take a look at some of the stocks that we've been monitoring for the past few weeks. So, Security Bank. Okay, so far so good. It's starting to move upward. There was a breakout last Thursday, although it was not a significant breakout, but still it's starting to move. So we'll see on the next days. Let's see if the upper band will be broken. If the price closes above 206, then it will run for over here. This will be as a resistance. Okay, and this. Okay. If I will be trading this stock, target price would be at over here. This is what I do sometimes when I trade. This is my target price, the 61.8% Fibonacci. Okay, ICT. Take a look at ICT. Okay, so far it's still bullish, and the last candle It's a doji. Okay. EMP. This is an interesting stock. So we've been monitoring this since June 7, if I'm not mistaken. And I noticed that the owner is buying back some shares. If I'm not mistaken, it's Aurora Sec who's been buying this stock. So if you notice, same with Resorts World, RWM, and Emperador, the owner is Andrew Tan in Resorts World, you will also notice that Aurora Sec is also buying a lot of shares of Resorts World. I don't know if it's Andrew Tan, but for sure it's a big fund. You can check yourselves in the transaction history, in the trading history, I mean. Who is the big buyer, the biggest buyer of Emperador, and who's the biggest buyer of Resorts World? It's the same broker, Aurora Sec, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm quite sure it's Aurora Sec. I've checked it already. So, we can set our targets, okay. This stock has a long way to go, but if you will set your target, this will be my target price, 7.7. Okay, because you will expect some resistances over there and also here. So it will depend on the price action. Okay, so but Emperador is a very bullish stock right now. CLC, for me, it's already a sell. It already hit my target price. So based on Fibonacci, this is how I do it. Okay, so the target price is already hit over here. Okay, 61.8 Fibonacci. Okay, always remember this Fibonacci level, 61.8. That's a very strong resistance and also a very strong support, I should say. So there you go. So that is why on the last trading day last week, there was a strong red candle that happened. So if you are still going to trade this stock, well, there could be some support on here, the 50% Fibonacci. But if it goes down further, then you can look at these levels, 38.2. That could be your next support if this level gets broken. Okay? If you were able to watch my video last time, I gave a sell call on SMPH. So if you were holding SM Prime, I made the call on Tuesday last week. I made a sell call when I saw this candlestick right here. Right here. Okay, as I've said, when a stock is falling down, when a price is falling down, if the MA line gets broken and there is a strong red candle that happened during that day, chances are the stock will continue to fall down. So I gave a sell call. I advised you guys to sell, consider selling your stock, and the next support could be here, as I've said in my video last time. So last Thursday, it ended up somewhere over the support line. But and if you will notice, if you will check, the closing volume was huge. I mean, uh, you can go and check it out. It means that there is a strong support on that price, on the closing price, which is at 34.75 pesos. So guys, watch out. You if you want to trade this stock, you can test buy. As you can see, there is a support already over here. So let's see. Okay, I would like to share to you 5 or 6 stocks that are quite interesting for me right now. So first one here, SBS. SBS, it's been moving upward for the last few weeks, starting in May. Yeah, it started moving on May 24, so that's about uh, 3 weeks already. 3 weeks of uptrend. Wow, if you were able to catch this stock before the run up, then you already have about 34% gain. Wow, for SBS. Congrats to the holders of this stock. Uh, I believe it will continue to move up because I don't see any strong resistance so far. If you will check the left side, there's no resistance. I mean, this is the only resistance that I can see, which is a very weak resistance over here. This one, it's a very weak resistance. So resistance because it's trading at its high. So this is an easy trade. I mean, you have lesser risk if you want to trade this stock. Though it's trading at the high, but I believe there is less risk because there are no resistances that are strong. Okay, so but still you need to watch out for this stock because you know there nothing is really absolute in the stock market. Anytime the price can go down depending on the market situation, depending on the economy and all that stuff, world market and all that stuff. So next up, Primex. Yep, look at that candle right there. Bullish signal. Let's take a look at the volume. A strong bullish signal also. So could it be the beginning of the reversal of this controversial stock? Because many people are bashing this stock. Well, after consolidating for nearly a month, maybe 3 weeks, it's starting to get momentum. So last Thursday it traded uh, well. I believe it's one of the top gainers. So it's now peeping a little above the MA20 line, and the green body is bigger with smaller shadows or wicks. Plus the Bollinger Bands are starting to squeeze. So this is an interesting stock. So let's wait. Let's see. Let's put these guys on our watch list because it could be a potential play for this week. Okay. NIKL. Right. This is also an interesting stock right now because of this. Uh, it is it has managed to stay above the MA20 line, and a bullish candle was observed last Thursday with quite significant volume over here. So let's see. The outlook on nickel prices on nickel itself on the world market is quite positive. So based on the news, the supply of nickel is quite tight. So the tendency is that prices will go up. So uh, the situation could support the price of nickel as a whole, plus the demand with the tight supply, but the demand is increasing, especially now that the Chinese economy, the steel industry of China is growing. So it will surely affect the price of nickel in the world market. So let us monitor, let us put this stock in our watch list. Actually, all nickel stocks, but Nickel Asia being the leader in the nickel industry in the Philippines. So let's see. Support lines or resistance lines, okay. If this line gets broken, then next target will be this 5.44. Okay. So if you will trade this tomorrow and wait for it to reach this level, then you can have around 8.5% gain. Not bad, right? But if this stock, if it will be a nickel boom again, just like a few years ago, then why sell with just about 8% gain when you can just wait it out and sell here, okay, with okay, with around 28% gain, or you can sell here with definitely a higher gain. Okay, so let's wait for the nickel price. Let's wait for this one, if this will be a potential play, not only for this coming week, but in the next coming weeks or months to come. Okay, the third stock that has captured my interest is this one, Ion. Okay, I don't know what's going on with the semicon industry, but Ionics is a good company. This has been one of my customers before in my previous job. So they have a lot of factories here in Laguna, but I am not aware of any expansions any plans of expansion or any news about this stuff, about this company. But taking a look at the chart, you can see that there was a strong bullish candle last Thursday. So it broke the upper Bollinger Band. Okay, so it is a strong indication that this one is getting strong. Okay, so let's watch this stock this week and let's see what happens. So East West. Okay, so compared to the other banks like BPI, which I thought was a stock that was getting strong and having a reversal, but unfortunately the last candle was a strong sell-off. Just looking at the volume, okay, and it broke the MA20 line. Okay, so this is a signal for me that I should not trade this stock. So if you were hyped by me, which I apologize, that this was starting to move from its downtrend bias, then you should have already cut your position when the stock started falling last Thursday. Okay, so that's how you trade. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. What matters most is that you don't get depressed or you don't get demoralized. Just set your emotions aside and just trade like a robot. That's it. Okay, let's go back to East West. Okay, so East West. Okay, strong bullish signal with volume. Okay, it's also peeping at the MA20 line. So let's see tomorrow if the line gets broken. If it continues to be bullish, then we are looking at the stock trading somewhere here before moving, before continuing its uptrend. Okay, so looking at the history of this stock, you can see that there is already a support going on at this level. So take a look at this set of candles. So that shows your support. Okay, that shows your support. So let's see.